may have just gotten confirmation of one of, if not the biggest theories within ReZero with the release of Volume 41. Major ReZero Arc 9 spoilers ahead, so click away if you don't want to hear. But it seems as if, with the prologue of Volume 41, aka No Stella No Life Part 3, it seems we've gotten confirmation that Al, Subaru, and Flugel are probably the same person. Within a sense, let me explain. This right here is the summary of the prologue. You can pause and read it if you want right now. Essentially, Echidna is talking to Al, who she looks up and sees him as Subaru within the tracksuit. And we even get an illustration of this right here. We then see her wake up, and essentially the whole sequence repeat itself. Regardless, the most important part of this is this right here. The person Echidna was speaking to was Al, but looked like Subaru. This revelation is pretty insane, and fans have already begun to speculate on what's going on and potential theories. What seems to be most likely here is that Al, Subaru, and Flugel are all connected with each other and essentially sharing a soul. Or rather, that Flugel's soul was copied. I could go into explaining it, but you could read this right here. Shout out Ice on Twitter for giving his thoughts and explanation on it. Essentially using the same mechanisms that were used to make the Ryuzu clones, this has been done with Flugel's soul throughout over 400 years, repeating every 18 years. This faulty mechanism leads to a random person within the ReZero world getting Flugel's soul, and in this case, it was some random person within Valakia, which ended up being Al. This led to him containing Flugel's soul and memories, but also having his own distinct personality and interest because he was a person before this. Which honestly, this makes a lot of sense if you think about it, because within a sense, Al still is his own person. He had his interest with Priscilla and tried loving and living for her, but also he had weird moments with a character like Amelia and Echidna, and which seemed very out of character for him, and like that wasn't him, because it probably wasn't. It was probably Flugel's soul or, memories inside of him. That establishes Al's portion of the situation, but we have to talk about Subaru still. What seems very likely here is that Subaru and Flugel are the same person. This is the same soul. As Ice states within his ideas and theories upon what's going on here, for whatever reason, it seems Flugel was probably de-isekai'd back to Earth, in which the algorithm finally got it right and was able to resummon Subaru, but it resummoned Subaru without the memories of Flugel. And what seems to be going on here is that Subaru needs to collect all the sins and all the witch factors for him to fully become Flugel again, or at least regain the memory and notion that Flugel had. All in all, it's super interesting and is honestly piecing a lot of ReZero together and making current events make a lot more sense. But yeah, what do you guys think? What are your theory regarding the situation? This is honestly an insane reveal, but yeah, peace.